opinions on getting Newcastle in the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup? It's obviously a big game for the club, but even bigger to play another Premier League club.
Yeah, obviously we played 3 Premier League Cups already, so it's obviously it's nice to get another one. Obviously, we just want to progress as far as we can in the competition, and we've done that so far, playing well in every game, and we showed that we've got the quality to beat these opponents.
Does it always make it a little bit easier going into these games as the underdog? Obviously, people may look at it Premier League against the Championship, but if you look at how you guys have played this season, we were unlucky not to get promoted to the Premier League last season. You're showing that you are of a Premier League quality, that squad that you've got. Does it make it easier going into it as a bit of an underdog in that respect?
I don't think of it as we're going in underdogs. Just play our game, and we got a chance to win, as we've shown before, like against West Brom, Southampton, and Fulham. Obviously, just play our game. We know we got the quality to hurt these opponents.
How nice is it to play against those types of opponents? Obviously, we just mentioned there that the promotion was unfortunately not one that you could have took last season, but you're playing against these type of sides now, and it's one of those where you look at it and you think, well, we've got a decent chance to go up again next season. Let's try and play our best game in that respect.
Yeah, of course, it's nice to test the toughest opponents, because the Premier League is the best league in the world, and obviously to play against them kind of teams is obviously good to see where we're as a team. We've shown we've done very well against them, and obviously we take game by game and then see where it leads to at the end of the season.
You've managed to score twice yourself, haven't you, against the 2 Premier League clubs that you've come up against. How much have you enjoying this competition?
Every game's a new opportunity, and it's not just this competition. Whenever you get a chance to play, you love it, and then you got to take a chance. And in this competition, I've done it twice.
How big of an opportunity is this for Brentford to get through to the semi-finals? Obviously, you look at some of the bigger teams in the competition that are still around you, Manchester City's, your Tottenhams. You've managed to avoid them. You've got Newcastle. It's still a big ask, but it's a great opportunity to go on and push for that semi-final place, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Newcastle is a tough opponent. It's not maybe the biggest name there, but they're still in Premier League in a tough opposition, and it's not going to be an easy match. But I think we've got the quality in our team to hurt these opponents.
And then the team in the Championship are performing, again, exactly what you'd expect going off last season's form. You've kind of lost a few of the bigger players in the team, but it doesn't seem to have affected you that much. How much have you enjoyed playing a part in getting Brentford back into the playoff places this season?
Of course, you enjoy playing, and obviously the more response you get, the better. And obviously, whenever you get a chance, you just want to do well and keep getting bigger and bigger opportunities to play in the team. And obviously, I've been enjoying scoring a lot of goals and playing well.
How difficult has it been around the club in terms of bouncing back from that missed promotion? Does it take a big amount of characters to step up and say, look, we've got there once before, let's do it again this season?
Of course, it's tough. It was tough to take, but I think we, as a team, I would say we've done fantastic well to recover from it, and we've got strong enough characters in the dressing room. Like I think everyone that shown that we can recover and keep going. And we know our quality to bounce back, and you've seen in the table we're doing quite well, but obviously we can do even better, which is a massive positivity, because we can do even better.
How much are you enjoying playing a part of the club? You've obviously come back off loan from Wimbledon last season. You've come into it this season. You there, like you said, you're amongst the goals as well. For a 21-year-old striker playing in the Championship, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Really? No,
obviously you gotta appreciate what you're doing and love doing what you're doing, and I'm doing that. It's obviously back of the loan. I wanted to maybe even before the loan to stay here and play. Obviously, went out there and did well, come back, and then I was like, roll your sleeves up and get ready for a battle to get more minutes and get more goals, and I think I've done it.
And then to play alongside someone like Ivan Toney as well, who's new into the club, it's kind of a new front line, so to speak, isn't it? The way that you've both kind of come into it, albeit you are a Brentford player before he was. What's it like playing alongside him? 16 goals in 21 appearances. He's a fantastic asset to have, isn't he, at this level? Yeah, he's a very good player. He's in this, the amount of goals he scored, and when you play with him, you know he can find you. I can find him. You know the movements and stuff. So it's very easy to play, I can say, with him. So yeah, it's been enjoying playing with him, and obviously I've been playing on the wing and striker, different positions. It's new for me as well to
learn these positions and keep going.
And then for yourself personally as well, this season just continues to get better, doesn't it? You've gone out as well on international duty and you scored your first goal for your country as well against a huge opposition like France. Just talk us through that. You must have been delighted.
Yeah, obviously when I got called up, it was a massive honour for me and my family to be the second one in my family to get a call up to Finland. And obviously when you didn't see your name in the team sheet against France, you just want to do well and you go out there and just enjoy, no pressure, just because it's the world champions. You go out there and play your best game, and obviously it's a massive feeling to score your first goal, obviously, and get a win as well against them is a massive.
Obviously, without looking too much forward, and it's not one that always footballers like to answer, but if you were to get through, who would you like to get? Or is it just basically, I'm just concentrating on the game on Tuesday?
Yeah, obviously we've got a game Saturday. I'll concentrate on that first, but then Tuesday, obviously, and then we just take game by game. I don't really have a favourite who to play because I want to progress as far as I can. I don't really care who we play. That's the thing. Like, just take game by game.
And then obviously this end of this final, then should you get there, you play at Wembley. Does that come into the thinking as well? It's obviously a fantastic stadium to play football in as well, isn't it?
Yeah, as you say, I don't really think of that yet because we've got the game in hand. So obviously we think of that, and then if we get through, then you start thinking about Wembley and stuff. But obviously it's a great stadium.